If you think buying a home is just saving up a down payment, I got bad news for your wallet. I'm Dustin over here at Mantle Realty, and let's talk about how much it actually costs to buy a property. Most buyers don't understand that down payment doesn't equal total closing cost. While yes, it is a big chunk of it, there are other things you need a budget for that happens during the transaction before you even get the keys to your new home. Your first cost that you're going to incur when buying a property is going to be your earnest money, and if you're in North Carolina, your due diligence money. Now, what's the difference, you might ask? Due diligence is a non-refundable deposit. It's pretty much the money you are offering to the seller to take it off the market so you can do your inspections, appraisals, and get ready to purchase the home. Earnest money here in North Carolina, it comes in as a refundable money if you do it within the due diligence period. Your agent can explain this to you a lot better. Both of these do come off of the purchase price of a home, but it's something that you're going to have to put out there before you even get started in the home buying process. Home inspection is going to be your next cost that you're going to incur. Now, this can vary due to location, age, square footage of the property, and you can think about it being anywhere between $400 to $700. And there's other add-ons that you can do, whether it's radon, septic, HVAC, swimming pools, things like that, that can also increase that. Now, we always suggest to our home buyers to get a home inspections. If you don't, I'm just going to come to your house and shake my head in disapproval. During your due diligence period, you're probably also going to have an appraisal if you're getting a loan on the property. These can range anywhere between $400, $700. And all it is somebody coming out there to tell the bank how much your property is actually worth in today's world. Now, let's talk about one of the largest expenses that you have when buying a property. It is your closing cost. Now, closing costs usually range between 2 to 5% on your property and the type of loan that you have. These can be anything from attorney fees to lender fees. They also include things like escrowed in insurances and taxes, HOA, things like that. And like I said, it's usually between 2 and 5% of the purchase price of your home. Great news is these fees are collected at the closing table. One of the major costs that we see buyers forget often is the immediate cost of moving into a property. Now, this could be anything from a U-Haul or movers themselves. Maybe it's appliances, even changing keys, curtains, blinds, things like that can add up really, really quick. What if you don't have a lawnmower for a property and you're going out and buying that? We see a lot of people struggle right from the get go because they don't have this planned out. Don't be that person. So, what if you're ready to buy a house and you don't have all your closing costs? What can you do? Well, here's a bonus tip. You can actually ask a seller to help pay for some of those. This is what we call seller concessions. And a seller can either agree to or disagree to pay some of these for you. It really depends on the type of market that you're in at the time that you're looking to buy. Whether it's a buyer's market, if it's a really hot market, then a seller's probably not willing to do that, but you can always ask. So, yeah, a down payment is only one line item in the home buying process. But if you go ahead and prepare, you're going to be a lot less overwhelmed through the whole process. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If you're thinking about buying a property within the next 6 to 12 months, let's chat. We'll budget and prep so you will walk away with no surprises. Thanks for watching.